This is a little uncomfortable for GRC teams, but AI is exposing a mismatch between how many programs were designed and how modern systems actually behave. Most GRC models assume environments are relatively stable, risks are reviewed at defined intervals, and accountability is clearly bounded. AI doesn't operate that way. It evolves continuously, influences decisions indirectly, and is often embedded inside everyday tools, which makes point-in-time governance increasingly out of step with reality. This is why AI has triggered such strong regulatory attention. The EU AI Act, US enforcement activity, and updated disclosure expectations are not driven by fear of innovation. They reflect a practical concern that organizations cannot always explain how automated decisions are made, monitored, or corrected. The EU AI Act makes this shift explicit by focusing on classification, documentation, and ongoing oversight rather than banning technology. Organizations are expected to know where AI is used, how it is categorized by risk, and how human review is applied in practice. In the US, the same expectation appears through different channels. The SEC's cybersecurity disclosure rules and FTC enforcement actions both reinforce that automated systems are subject to the same standards as any other operational process. Visibility is now one of the most concrete challenges. Many organizations cannot confidently inventory where AI exists across their environment, particularly in third-party tools. Vendors increasingly embed AI capabilities without clear disclosure, and subcontractors rely on models trained on opaque data sources. Yet regulators and customers still expect organizations to demonstrate oversight. Explainability has become another practical requirement. Regulators are not demanding perfect transparency into every model, but they are expecting organizations to understand how AI-driven outcomes are produced, what limitations exist, and how those outcomes are reviewed. The system decided is no longer an acceptable explanation when decisions affect security posture, financial exposure, or individual rights. What we are seeing in 2025 is not resistance to AI, but maturation. Organizations are moving from experimentation to operational use, and governance is being forced to catch up. The strongest programs are not those with the most advanced AI tools, but those that treat AI as part of their existing risk ecosystem, subject to the same discipline as financial controls, data protection, and third-party oversight. AI has effectively become a stress test for GRC. This is exactly why platforms like Centraleyes are increasingly focused on continuous visibility, integrated risk intelligence, and defensible oversight rather than static checklists. AI does not need to be viewed as a disruption. It is the signal revealing how GRC must evolve next.